basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out. When Duncan is on like he is now, there's really not much you can do about it.
McGrady passes to Jackson. Jacks up a three. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Shane Battier is out there with Hayes. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Mutombo, and it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Parker. Manu Ginobili on the wing. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The first free throw is good.
For your Spurs, Manu Ginobili.
And so Ginobili nails both of them. And it's the Rockets with the ball. McGrady kicks to Hayes. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide-open shots like that.
Battier kicks to Hayes. And he gets it to go.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Leonard on the wing. Goes up on the block. Connects. The jumper drops. Leonard's got 24 points. Down low. Here's Mutombo. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
McGrady kicks to Mutombo. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Here's Leonard. On baseline, Jay. Duncan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Timeout called the Rockets. They lead by 2. 1:11 left to play in the first overtime. For the Rockets. Now comes in from Mutombo. And it's Luis Scola in for Chuck Hayes. Here's McGrady. No good on the quick 3.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Jackson's got the ball. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
The pass to Yao.
Overtime has become do or die time. An empty possession here, and I think they're finished.
Parker's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Not at all what he had in mind when he stepped to the line. He could have put it away there.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And now, your Spurs dance team. Spurs fans, come together and get up!
Goes up off the inbound. No good. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Live from the AT&T Center in... And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question. San Antonio with the ball. On the wing, Green. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Leonard attacking, and he misses the go-ahead basket. And here are the Rockets. Here's McGrady. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Rockets lead by 2. And here is Parker. He feeds it to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Man, did they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
Well, unless they alter the defense on him, I mean, he should be the guy they go to. His height gives him a huge edge the way they're playing him now, so keep going to it until the defense adjusts. It's been a nice game for McGrady. 13 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
They can retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 3. 1:32 left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Parker up top. McGrady covering. Leonard kicks to Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 19 points for Tony Parker.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
And that one's good. McGrady. Here's San Antonio now. Parker drives in, and the shot is good. Parker's got 22 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Jackson is doubled. Back to McGrady. Here's Yao. It's good.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately. It's been a good one for Parker. 22 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
And Tony Parker drops them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg. Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. And now they foul and stop the clock. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 2. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. From the corner. Outside for Jackson. Over Leonard. Oh, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 4. 12 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, time a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No luck that time either. And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
And really a complete lack of awareness right there. Remember last year in the playoffs, Coach Dave Blatt almost did that and could have cost the Cavs a series. Seemed to have no idea they were out of timeouts.
A good point, Greg. It is. He just lost focus completely. Didn't have his head in the game at all at that moment. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Here's McGrady. It's on.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.